Please note, the PTE exam material we provide in our YouTube channel is 99.9% repeated in the real PTE exam. It is advised you to practice the weekly as well as monthly prediction videos, according to your exam date, from our channel to get the same material in your exam. Wish you best of luck. Ready to start. 3, 2, 1.
Australia is a vibrant, multicultural country. It is home to the world's oldest continuous cultures, as well as Australians who identify with more than 270 ancestries. It mentions that Australia has the oldest culture of residence, and a quarter of the people in Australia were born overseas. Migrants make an enormous contribution to Australia's economy and provide an estimated fiscal benefit of over $10 billion in their first 10 years of settlement. Despite legal protection, too many people in Australia continue to experience prejudice and unfair treatment because of how they look or where they come from. Most new migrants say they feel a strong sense of belonging to Australia, and that this feeling deepens over time. This rich cultural diversity is one of the Australians' greatest strengths, although it has a negative effect, which we do not emphasize in detail. An essay is a chance to identify your read and learned. As a writer, you first need to collect many materials, then write an essay in 4 or 5 paragraphs, structures, and quotes. If someone is searching for a book or article to read, he or she will decide from the very beginning whether this work is worth attention. If you want to wow your teacher, polish the introduction, especially the first couple of sentences. Add an essay hook, something interesting, funny, shocking, or intriguing to win the reader's attention. Build an emotional connection with your reader right from the start. A hook in the essay is a catchy sentence or paragraph in the impressive introduction, which serves as an attention element and an important part. An excellent hook sentence is engaging and interesting. It is a perfect method to start an argumentative or persuasive essay. The hook for your essay often appears in the first sentence. The opening paragraph includes a thesis sentence. Some popular hook choices can include using an interesting quote, a little-known fact, famous last words, or a statistic.
Approach and avoidance motivation is composed of 3 conceptually distinct components. Approach indicates a propensity to move toward or maintain contact with a desired stimulus, such as vocational plans. Avoidance indicates a propensity to move away from or maintain distance from an undesired stimulus in order to reduce anxiety. Motivation is defined as the energization and direction of behavior. The valence of stimuli is at the core of the distinction between approach and avoidance, with positively valenced stimuli typically leading to approach and negatively valenced stimuli typically leading to avoidance. Stimuli can be external or internal, implicit or explicit, conscious or non-conscious. Now I'm going to talk about biology, especially applications used in biological systems. The biological system does not always stay the same, but it evolves. Biology engineering is the next level of engineering. Nowadays, scientists rewrite DNAs by cutting the pieces, and can create new organisms, so they can engineer and design nature. While scientists could only cut and paste DNA from one organism to another 40 years ago, they can now write and synthesize DNA to create new organisms with new techniques. If these organisms have a bacterium, when they go to the lab tomorrow, they will see millions of bacteria. Besides, scientists are building a cellular factory and cultivating millions of bacteria based on one bacterium. People also want to see a natural world in the future.
We are from an organization called Non-Human Rights Project, and we fight for legal rights of non-human animals. Drawing a line in order to enslave an autonomous and self-determining being is a violation of equality. We then searched through 80 jurisdictions. We chose the state of New York. Then we decided upon who our plaintiffs are going to be. We decided upon chimpanzees. We know the extraordinary cognitive capabilities that they have, and they also resemble the kind that human beings have. And so we chose chimpanzees, and we began to then canvass the world to find the experts in the chimpanzee cognition. So now we need to find our chimpanzees. Our chimpanzee, first we found 2 of them in the state of New York. Both of them would die before we could even get our suits filed. Then we found Tommy. Tommy is a chimpanzee. Tommy was a chimpanzee. We found him in that cage. We found him in a small room that was filled with cages in a larger warehouse structure on a used trailer lot in central New York. And so on the last day of the week, December 2013, the Non-Human Rights Project filed 3 suits all across the state of New York, using the same common law argument. The court didn't approve our appeal because they think chimpanzees are not humans, even though they have cognitive skills. We proved to the court that chimpanzees also have cognitive capabilities, and that they were not hearing us. We wanted the chimpanzees out, and we wanted them brought to Save the Chimps, a tremendous chimpanzee sanctuary in South Florida, which involves an artificial lake with 12 or 13 islands. There are 2 or 3 acres where 24 chimpanzees live on each of them. And these chimpanzees would then live the life of a chimpanzee with other chimpanzees in an environment that was as close to Africa as possible.
Subscribe our channel to get weekly and monthly PTE exam predictions according to your exam date. Please like, comment and share this video. Your appreciation is biggest motivation for us. See